On Air with the Joe, College Top 40. Let's talk about some Drake and Meek Mill beef. There's more to this, apparently. So on Thursday, which was yesterday, in Camden, New Jersey, not really far from Meek Mill's hometown of Philadelphia, Meek rapped off some diss bars a cappella on the Pink Print Tour stop there, which is maybe like 15 minutes away from Philadelphia. So basically to Meek, it was like he was home in Philly. And Meek Mill says, I don't think it's about no rapping. It's about Nicki is what he says. And we've got the whole clip here. We're going to play it for you. We've got the whole clip of Meek Mill's little diss track. So Meek might actually have a second diss track. Now, Drake has already dropped Charged Up, was the first one. Meek Mill said that he was going to drop his response track on Hot 97 with Funk Flex. That actually didn't happen. It got pushed back. And there's a lot of rumors about why that happened. And then Drake dropped a second one entitled Back to Back. And the cover photo for that, we talked about this on Air with the Joe last week, actually. We talked about the cover photo I thought was really, really clever, was the winning picture of when the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays, where Drake is from, Toronto, beat the Philadelphia Phillies, Philadelphia being where Meek is from, in the college in the World Series, of the MLB World Series. So Drake has been hitting him on all sides with all types of stuff. And now OVO Fest, which was absolutely crazy. We talked about that going on. That was last weekend. We talked about a little bit about it on Air with the Joe here on the show. At OVO Fest, Drake's performance, he had a slideshow diss going on. I think Drake's the first rapper to ever drop a slideshow diss, but he had a slideshow playing all of the Twitter memes about Meek Mill and Drake's situation, about the beef, and the crowd was loving it, absolutely loving it. Then he taunted Meek Mill a little more, saying he doesn't want a three-peat. And I guess Meek Mill knows about this situation. He knew about what happened at OVO Fest. So Meek Mill got on stage on Nicki's stop in right by Philadelphia on her Pink Print tour, which Meek has been on this entire time, which Drake actually taunted him about, saying, is that a world tour or your girls tour? But Meek has been on this tour the whole time, and he got up and he was kind of heated. He had some things to say towards Drake. So I think there's a lot more going on to this beef than what we really know. And Meek kind of went to cut deep. He even mentioned Drake's mother actually in his little acapella bars of what was going on. And Drake at the OVO Fest said, he doesn't want that three-peat. He doesn't want a three-peat. But apparently, Drake's fans want to hear the three-peat because Charged Up was a great song. Back to Back was a great song. So the three-peat, we're guessing, man, he's going to unleash even more things that he's going to have to say about it. But Meek Mill, I'll give it to Meek. Meek is not backing down at all. He's got the heart of Rudy going up back to back with Drake. He's sticking right there with it. But anyways, we've got both those tracks for you. Here's Drake's diss from OVO Fest of what he was saying about, Meek doesn't want the three-peat. Here's that.
Trying to take from with the kid and pray for you, man. And he ain't ready for that three-peat. Nah, he don't want that three-peat. Nah, he don't want that three-peat. Dealing with these men, it take a lot. Being said, chasing when we taking shots. Look, man, I said he don't want that three-peat. But look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
And now we've got Meek Mill, who came up on Camden, New Jersey stage on the Pink Print tour with Nicki. During his set, he responded in a way, Meek a cappella, saying back to Drake, and here's what he had to say about that.
I've been looking on the internet, and I've been seeing a lot of agreeing with fake busted ass. If you're from Philly and you rock with Meek Mill, make some. You don't want to see my Philly hanging out the window like we trying to spot Ricky. And shout out to the that show me they not with me. Said I don't think it's about no rapping, it's about Nicki. He told us he was first in line, but it got tricky. I still wake up with the lady that you said you first in line with. Then 5 months came home, that's perfect timing. To make a sucker look sucker without trying. If Quinn Miller broke that, why would we buy it? Why? Might as well go and get his tape. Is he good or is he great? Turn the Philly, right? See, I represent the that come from the bottom. If you started from there, make some noise. I said, when I first seen my homie sitting in the casket, it's when I first went to get the ratchet. It's real. The crack is itching to do me like Emmett Till, and I can smell death in the air, and you the kill. When you was still out in the field towing them Glocks, man, he was still wheelchair Jimmy rolling the block. My mama used to hold the Berettas when it was hot. Your mama used to peek out the window and call the cops. Whoa! And the nerve of y'all say y'all started from the bottom. When it's real, niggas dying, cops killing, metal flying. All that bullshit you selling real, never bomb. I got word from the 6. Say you testify.
Yeah.
When they ran up on you, kid, you. I don't know how many I got. Let's turn out. We in Philly. Let's get it. The money turned to a monster.
So I don't know, man. It's getting crazy. I think there's a lot more to this Drake and Meek Mill beef, and I got to give it to Meek. He's not backing down at all. And of course, we're going to keep covering it. This has been an On Air with the Joe segment. You're listening to College Top 40. Check us out on Twitter. Follow at College Top 40 for updates on what's going on. Of course, you can always follow me at It's the Joe Johnson. There's no E on Joe. It's just J-O. It's short for something else. I'm never going to say that over the air. But keep in tune with us and tweet us. Tweet at College Top 40. Tell us what you think about the whole situation anywhere. This has been On Air with the Joe. Entertainment update only on College Top 40.